There's $6 million to fund tourism in Egypt. And then we also have $2.5 million to advance electric vehicles in Vietnam. $3.3 million to help the cause of being LGBTQ in the Caribbean.
$3.3 million to help the cause of being LGBTQ in the Caribbean.
I know that I am not the only Jamaican who want to know where the US $1.5 million we come from the US government come to Jamaica to promote Batmanism. Which part that the money they go? Because God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. I want to make God destroy down here Jamaica, please me, I beg you. And I noticed that this Andrones government is very soft on the LGBT thing. Because Mr. Bruce Golding made it clear that he want no Batman in his cabinet. But Mr. Andrew Holness, our present Prime Minister, say Batmen are welcome in his cabinet.
Jaja, boy, 119, you know, easy, you know. The man say, Andrew love man in him cabinet. And like Bruce, in him cabinet, that sound away fishy. Why? Pause. No, diddy. Blaze the fire. The righteous fire. And with that, let's get right into it. People, we're not even going to waste time. We're going to talk about this US aid and the whole proof of the agenda when me always talk about people say a conspiracy, but I always think there's an agenda with the rainbow people still. I watch what go on now and hear it from the horse's mouth.
Well, many ideas, but look, he's done a great job. Look at all the fraud that he's found in this US AID. It's a disaster. What the people, radical left lunatics, they have things that nobody would have even believed. The whole thing with $100 million spent on you know what?
To promote Batmanism.
With money going to all sorts of groups that shouldn't deserve to get any money. With the money, I'd like to see what the kickbacks are. How much money has been kicked back? Who would spend that kind of money to some of the things that you read about and I read about and I see every night in the news and every morning when I read the papers? Who would spend money for that? I would say this, the people that got all that money, are they kicking it back to the people that gave it from government? No, that's, to me, very, very corrupt.
Shutting down, which we're in the process of doing, shutting down USAID. The reason for that, as opposed to simply, trying to do some minor house cleaning, is that as we dug into USAID, it became apparent that what we have here is not an apple with a worm in it, but we have actually just a bowl of worms.
Now, the way Elon Musk describe that is like a Jamaican government organization, you know, any sector you can think of, the very corrupt nature is that it's not really like you can fix it. You have to get rid of it to fix it. It's a tricky thing with some things, even like the police force, me believe. But Elon is very hated right now, you know, especially by the Democrats. And it might seem like the mass, but don't be fooled, the Democrats run most of the media. So it always look like, you know, the Republicans are the villains, especially depending on what channel you're watching. But Elon is very hated and people want to lock him up and all sorts of things. I must say, nobody never elect him, but the truth is them elect Trump and Trump hire him. Yeah. I don't know where the brother did name, can't remember. But remember one time them did, you know, one politician, when them did win, did hire this brother, this big executive from Grace for come run off a sector. And many other times. I just say go, a man win and then him get for a point. So you can't say because him never elected, you know. So him a come under unfair fire still, in my opinion. I agree that we might not agree with the policies where him deal with and whatever, but that is beyond the point. The point is it legal what him doing? Well, if he is hired by the person who is elected, who is actually the president, then, I mean, some of the leftist things where a debate not even make sense, you know. That it go without saying, the man is hired and in a position, it's legal.
Through USAID over the past several years, these are some of the insane priorities that organization has been spending money on. $1.5 million to advance DEI in Serbia's workplaces, $70,000 for a production of a DEI musical in Ireland, $47,000 for a transgender opera in Colombia, $32,000 for a transgender comic book in Peru. I don't know about you, but as an American taxpayer, I don't want my dollars going towards this crap, and I know the American people don't either, and that's exactly what Elon Musk has been tasked by President Trump to do, to get the fraud, waste, and abuse out of our federal government.
No one's talking. This is a 90-day freeze through which it allows us now to review programs. You know, before we did the freeze, we couldn't find out anything about some of these programs. And USAID in particular, they refuse to tell us anything. We won't tell you what the money's going to, where the money's for, who has it, which contractor it's been. You know, in some cases it goes through 4 different contractors before it reaches the intended recipient. These are not my numbers, these are USAID's number. In some cases with USAID, 10, 12, 13%, maybe less of the money was actually reaching the recipient, and the rest was going into the overhead and the bureaucracy. This isn't my money. This is taxpayer money.
The money they were giving to people that shouldn't be getting it and to agencies and others that shouldn't be getting it. It was a shame. So a tremendous fraud.
I have been on USAID's case for years now, going back several years, where I was trying to investigate the expenditures for humanitarian aid, primarily when it came to the war in Ukraine. And what my team and I encountered was absolute obstruction and lies coming out of USAID. They did everything possible to stop me from accessing their records to understand where our taxpayer money was going. I eventually partnered with Representative Mike McCall in the House, and we started a formal congressional investigation. And even after that, they really pushed back, only allowed us access to a small amount of data. But what we found was extreme expenditures on the part of USAID with very little data-driven results. We have seen money funded in the Wuhan Institute of Virology through dollars steered by USAID on dangerous coronaviruses. We saw how that turned out. We've seen funding going to Morocco for pottery classes, tourism in Lebanon, of all places, even when the State Department was advising against travel. I could go on and on and on.
$3 million for a Sesame Street workshop in Iraq. And then there's $6 million to fund tourism in Egypt. And then we also have $2.5 million to advance electric vehicles in Vietnam. $3.3 million to help the cause of being LGBTQ in the Caribbean. And almost $500,000 to promote atheism in Nepal.
I know that I am not the only Jamaican who want to know where the US $1.5 million we come from the US government come to Jamaica to promote Batmanism. Which part that the money they go? And what has it been using to do to promote Batmanism in Jamaica? I know that the vast majority of Jamaicans want to know this US $1.5 million that the American government gives to Jamaica to use to promote the LGBT agenda in Jamaica. We want to know who get that money, where that money went, and what it was used for and used to do. Because story come to bump in America now. Jamaica name a call up abroad, big in the American government. Because it has been revealed, Jamaica has been exposed, and it has been revealed that the American government has been tumbling down money down here to promote Batmanism in Jamaica. Whoa, Lord. Boy, them say, anything that dark must come alight. And I ask if it now come alight now. No ask.
Yeah, man. What into the darkness must come to light. Boy, I have to say my rate 119. And anybody follow the channel for the short period with about. No, I have to rate him because he's one of the man who keep to the authentic Jamaican vibes. When I know I'm born, come see. Yeah, man, me, I'm one of them too, but he's more brawling than me. Yeah, man, and the man bowl. Because sometimes I have to wonder if them not go take him off the way the man deal with the thing. Yeah, man, brawling. Different still, but my opinion on the whole thing, boy, is just, it's sad. As I say, always, years now. When I say over a decade, probably going closer to 2 decades where I preach right now. From a young youth, this whole agenda thing are going, and people would tell you, oh, you're just conspiracy. You know, you're conspiracy theorists and them foolishness because them I tell you, say, it's natural. People born so. So why you have to spend so much money? Look on the Caribbean. Two things stick out to me. Them they spend money in the Caribbean for turn people in a LBGT. Actually, try to convert people for being gay and brainwashing up it them if you don't know see what go on. Secondly, I don't remember which country, but them say them they promote atheism. Me not burn out atheism, you know, but anything with religion, make it be natural. You not push nothing for nobody. Make a man come to him own understanding. You corrupt even the whole atheism and gayism. I'm not going to say the Atimanism like Ati oneism like 119 with it brawling, but the gayism, it has spread and is a negative look when we find out things like this, that it's not natural. People are going to ignore it and just say, something wrong here. How much am I spending in the US for convert people if I spend this amount of money in the Caribbean and other countries? Come on, people, wake up. This is not normal. You know, spend money to try to convert people in nothing. And the Jamaican government, like 119, I said, the Jamaican government will collect the money. Whichever side, PNP or JLP, may be honest. You see, whole heap of gay activities in the PNP, and them a big up gay man and link gay couple upon them birthday, and all of them little MP, them a send. I don't remember the gay couple name, because you don't know, you know, we don't really follow up them people there. Them popular, but we don't follow them people there. But I know, so them they are big up the gay couple. And whole heap of PNP, but now, we see Andrew up and arm with Quiet Perry, you know? We pull my attention to it and I go look for it, footer hype. And we see Andrew. Yeah, I touch off our belly and them a rub up and down and, you know, them a play and thing, you know, like good bridging from picnic days. And I say, what not do? It gone, man. And see, a bigger man, yeah. We're not going to say bigger still. I mean, a bigger position because USA, you know, world leaders, but as 119 will allude to soon, you know, I'm going to tell us Trump are racist, but them policies, them align with righteousness overall. Not in every, you know, every little dot of detail, but overall. Yeah, people. So I don't want to think about this USA thing, you know. I know a lot of people worried about the aid that them give to the AIDS people, and that is a great thing to worry about. If them they give the help to the AIDS people and the other people where them genuinely give help to, without a side cost of pushing millions of US dollar, which is billions of Jamaican dollar, into pushing homosexuality in a country where not for it. And we definitely see the swing, you know. We definitely see the swing. If we don't see it, we see it. Some artists will bust and get a Grammy and still not really confirm nothing, but we can clearly tell, and them push a generation of homosexuality. Coffee may attack if we never know. Yeah, Coffee. How she push so quick and get Grammy so quick and everything. We don't understand the music industry is not a thing we're just based on talent. If money is behind it, anybody can bust. And if you listen to the rest of list of things they are push music and theatre in other countries. So it's not far-fetched to say. Them push some artists. Shensia with her whole, you know, she push out say she a buy. We have a lot of them kind of artists that will just fly under the radar and get big over here. And we just ignore it and love them music, because if a certain money spent, you know, you can't really tell them. You can't say nothing. Radio station I play it every day. Or me I sing. You can't ball in a life, man. I'm not gonna lie. Me sing, me like Coffee song them. Because them drilling on my ears every day and me understand the logics. Remember, me in a music. Me do music. Produce, me sing, me do music. So I understand the levels of music where if you can pay payola, which is the thing back in the days, where you just pay and play, the radio station play all day, no matter how your song bad. Yeah, man. I remember a song named Wibble Wobble in a dance hall. That song did bust and that song proved to me say payola is a thing. But when I want to go off topic still, you can't pay for promote them thing in Jamaica. You can't pay for promote it worldwide. I'm glad Jah find a way to reveal it to the people them say this actually is being promoted by governments. It's not no hearsay, make up, I'm gonna think it and see gays arise and just against gays and you're just homophobic. You can't even be a gay and understand say there is an agenda. And I've heard gays talk say yeah, they are gay and they don't have a problem with people being gay. But this whole teaching it in school and pushing it down people's throat, that is not what they are about. So, wake up people. 119, go and talk, brother. As a matter of fact, hold on there. People, drop a like, you know, share the thing, give me a comment, give me a subscription if you don't subscribe by now. We're going to make 119 talk it out to the end, so I have to drop the part in quick. One love, people. Blessed.
Is it the Andrew Holness government that got that $1.5 million to promote Batmanism in Jamaica? Is a question to be answered. Sir Andrew Holness, Sir Mark Golding, and all our in the parliament come and tell you how it to the Jamaican people. Jamaica is not a place for Batmanism. Jamaica is not a place for the Batman culture. So if we not take money from America, if we promote Batmanism down here, that is a travesty. That is an atrocity. That would be an assault on the Jamaican people, a serious assault. And see it you now. See this story in the Gleaner. One big congresswoman a leak out in America. Say the American taxpayers' dollars are used in Jamaica to promote Batmanism down here in Jamaica. See the story in the Gleaner. See what it say? It say, the headline say Republican Nancy Mace questions USAID's use of US tax dollars in Jamaica. And see Nancy Mace, yeah, the congresswoman, see her there. The woman begs. She begs bad. Say the Jamaican government or whoever in Jamaica I get money from America to support Batmanism down here. See what she say? Quote, this is what she said. USAID awarded US $1.5 million or Jamaican $225 million to fund strengthening community support structures to upscale LGBT rights advocacy in Jamaica. Does this advance our interests? Mace asked of a panel of 3 governors. That is when they were meeting in Congress and I questioned the use of the American taxpayers' money. The government of Jamaica needs to tell us immediately if we not accepted $1.5 million from the American government to push Batmanism down here. And if it is not the Jamaican government who got that money, then whosoever get it must tell we. If it's a lobby group, if it's an organization, association, we no down here try push on a Batty agenda upon we. And that's why the Batman flag, the rainbow flag, when the American embassy ready, they just push up the Batman rainbow flag beside the American flag upon the embassy. Push it up on we. Push it up in our face. Push it up in our noses and tell us that we no better accept Batmanism in Jamaica. We don't have that culture. We don't have that culture here in America. And I am so happy for Uncle Donald Trump. Donald Trump, you are a racist. You are a racist, Donald Trump, and I can say you are a racist because you are having ethnic cleansing in America right now. No different from what Hitler did. No different from what Hitler did with the Jews. Ethnic cleansing. You only want black people and brown people out of your country. You are going after no Eastern Europeans. And on top of that, while they are deport black people and brown people, you are inviting white South African to come and live in America. You know, it's blatant racism. Blatant racism, Donald Trump. But, me glad say Donald Trump a lick out on the Batty boys. Me glad say Donald Trump a lick out on the people them. We want dash belly. We are talking about abortion rights. And the American government did give some money to you in Mona campus for fight AIDS. And the American government, the USAID, just write to you the other day and tell you, we say, make sure we don't spend that money there for no Batmanism promoting thing. No transgender, no sex change, no abortion. Oh Lord, oh God, finally somebody come with some sense. The next thing I am waiting for Donald Trump to do is to outlaw this law in America where 2 men can't get married or 2 women can't get married. Flying in the face of God. Flying in the face of the Almighty God. Because God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. I want to make God destroy down here Jamaica. Please me, I beg you. And I noticed that this Andrones government is very soft on the LGBT thing. Because Mr. Bruce Golding made it clear that he want no Batman in his cabinet. But Mr. Andrew Holness, our present Prime Minister, say Batmen are welcome in his cabinet.